Hi, Collective. It's Shania. Let's get a quick one in. I always say get a quick one in. It ain't never quick, Collective. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Okay, collective. Y'all, it's probably a lot of noise in the background here. I can't control that, okay? I live in the paper doll place, okay? But let's get this reading because I wanted to ask a question, okay? The question I would like to ask is, Archangel Michael, show us something about all of this flooding that's been going on, okay? And I know it was Texas. I think now it's been Boston and a couple other places, maybe North Carolina or something, I believe, okay? But show me why we're under judgment, collective, okay? But show me about these weather disasters. Why is this happening? What are these weather disasters about? Situation, thank you. Obstacle. One, please. Obstacle is the death card, collective. Okay? Spiritual advice. The obstacle is that the angel of death is all over the place, okay? All over this situation, okay? Spiritual advice. Yeah, I forgot the name of this deck, okay? Spiritual advice. I'm getting like go within. Go within, okay? Divine outcome. This is like judgment, y'all. I believe. Divine outcome. Eight of Wands, messages, forward movement, right? And then look, we see this sheep. I've never noticed this with this card. I don't use it much. But there's sheep out there in the field. And that looks like the guiding star. Okay, maybe the sheep or the sheep will be guided. 222, I just saw on the clock, okay? Out of this precarious situation, okay? But there will be many that lose their lives, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's see, bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles, y'all. This is balance. This is justice. This is what I'm getting. This is why this is happening. Because the playing field is being leveled out, so to speak. Okay, this is some form of justice. Balance, equal give and take. Okay, it could also indicate, I'm getting like, you know, they've been greedy. Those people in power have been greedy, right? And you have all these hands out here just wanting to receive a pentacle or something. I feel like they kept the wealth for themselves, right? And we know they did, right? These could also speak to people that they collaborated with, too, to do some fuckery, right? Excuse me. All right? This should be a quick one, y'all, because it's just judgment, I feel, okay? Fire and brimstone. Purgatorial pudding. Okay? Show me, what is the situation? Why is this happening with all these natural weather disasters? Catastrophes and calamities. Show me that. Show me the obstacle. Why is there death card here? Let's keep that one for the mystery card. Show me that death card, Archangel Michael. Okay, let's get that one too. Thank you. Money, Pinnacle Planes. Alright, show me the spiritual advice. Let's take both of those. Show me the divine outcome, please. This name just keeps coming out here, y'all. I don't know if this woman has just been doing corrupt shit all over the world. Maybe her ties, even though there are many Yvonnes in this world, don't get me wrong, okay? But maybe this woman's ties, in terms of whatever this disgusting organization that she was a part of, reaches all around the world, okay? I'm sure it does. I'm tired of seeing this ugly ass card with this disgusting ass name, okay? Forgive me. All right. Bottom of the deck. Beach Island, South Carolina collective is important, okay? Maybe there's some sort of equal give and take. Maybe there's some sort of thievery that's been going on, okay? And this is why this weather disasters are happening like this, back to back, okay? Like that video, what was it? Major something, events or something. Because in that one, I was seeing a sneak attack collective. And I did mention, I heard that little tap in the kitchen. I mentioned something about water, okay? And I said that they wouldn't see it. The way those cards came out there. What was that card? Something was in, this is really happening, was in the reverse, okay? So it made it like some cognitive dissonance, okay? But I want to see why this is happening. All right, we have, I feel like something's being made fair, okay? And this is why these disasters are happening. Maybe people were reluctant to do what was right. But after this, right, they're going to do what's right, okay? And those who are hard-hearted, they're just not going to be here, okay? Forgive me. Divine outcome, spiritual advice. All right, now we have obstacle and situation. What's the situation? Why is this happening with these weather disasters? Nine of Wands. I'm getting like, because you're a fighter, right? You're the wounded warrior, and these people keep attacking you, okay? Whatever these things are, they keep attacking you, okay? So I think this is like a setup for the Most High to just prove that, hey, yeah, I'm real, okay? If you were wondering, I'm here, okay? And I'm going to show you how I get down, okay? And this is just the beginning, I feel. It's just the beginning. Just a little bit of water, right? They're just throwing a little water out there. And they like it. Situation. Magical things are happening in your life, I feel, because you haven't given up, okay? So this is tied to the collective, right? Yeah, I can't believe this TV is this loud. And then it's funny how this TV was never over there before, but now that I have my camera set up here with my mic, now that TV's there and it goes every time, yeah. And then they sent another person to my home. I know I've seen this face before, right? I didn't say anything. I was very kind and cordial, right? But I know that the girl was sent from the people who've been stalking me, right? This is a new maintenance person, okay? And I'm sure, I don't know if she knows what she's getting involved in, but yeah. If she gets this message, I would run the fuck away, okay? These people, they already are going for their destruction, and maybe they're trying to bring you with them, okay? Obvious to me. Yeah, but reconsider. Okay, I digress, okay? But there are magical things happening, okay? Even though in the midst of these tragedies, I feel like these tragedies are occurring in order to fix situations that have been very unfair for very long, okay? All right, let's see. See, and here we go again, these twins. Your twins are part of the reason why these storms are happening, collective. I know you're thinking, like, how could that be? Okay, it's happening. Okay, let's see. It says, your twin messed up. You get the booty, okay? So I don't know. Maybe you got some booty down in these places that are going underwater, okay? Maybe in these regions, they're the places, people in those regions that refuse to give you what they owe you, okay? So now it's like, okay, we're just going to wipe you out. And we're still going to get what is owed, okay? Either way, if there's no house there, because you saw houses being wiped away, okay? This is not a joke, y'all, okay? And I'm thinking they just going to clear up the whole, everything. They're going to clear out the whole land if they have to, okay, collective? You're going to have your pick. I don't know why these people are so stubborn. Okay, they're so stubborn because they feel like they can beat the Most High. They feel like they can win against the Creator. Okay, and let me say, it made me think again about, you know, some people feel like the Creator is a man and others feel like it's a woman or whatever, okay, and there could be other options, okay, but I think this speaks to the feminine aspect of the divine, okay, because These people, they claim that they're so in love with God, and and they say God is a man and everything. So why aren't they following him? This is the man they put out there for everyone to follow, right? Why aren't they following the man that they claim is God, right? They created the man, okay? And now they want to work against the man, okay, that they claim is God. For me, it just tells me that God is a woman, okay? Yeah. I felt that for many, many years, okay, since I was younger. And that's why and this is why there's so much hatred for women, okay? It just makes sense. All right, let's see real quick. Okay, Archangel Michael, so this situation, these twin flame situations, okay, are a part of the reason why this destruction is happening, okay? And remember that video I did about America. What can America expect, right? The twin flame union was very significant in that reading. And that's what they were saying, that we could expect some sort of twin flame union, either within self or within couples. Okay, so maybe this is what this is about. Maybe these are the preliminary stages of setting up, the stage for the way this is going to play out. Okay, but I feel like twin flame unions are very significant in terms of why this destruction is happening, okay? Probably because they've done everything within their might, people around, right, to try to prevent these unions. So now it's like time to pay up, I feel, collective. Okay, it's time to pay up. Yeah. All right, show me. Your twin messed up, you get the booty. This is not going to be a long way. Your twin messed up, you get the booty. All right, Jacobs. Keep getting this name, okay? Definitely a twins involved, collective. Show me this 9 of Wands. Crossing. Thank you. Show me magical things are happening in your life. Thank you. Soul ascension, baby. Y'all. They be laying on these twins, these fallen corrupt twins, okay? They won't give up. They gonna get these ones, okay? Because they were a part of destroying something that was meant to be beautiful, okay? Either way, it's going to be beautiful, okay? Yeah, but just not with them. Okay, but it says at the bottom of the deck, doing the patty cake with his bat and balls in secret. Wait a minute. Doing the patty cake with bat and balls in secret, okay? So that's down low for me, okay? We got a down low twin out here. That's been the theme for quite some time, okay? Some of these misogynistic twins. Magical things are happening in your life. Soul ascension collective, you're going to have your soul ascension, okay? While the other partner, I don't know what they're going to do, okay? Sarah Bartman, I'm getting divine feminine, okay? The Empress. Whether you're a divine masculine or what, okay? If you're in that Empress energy, it's happening for you. Sarah Bartman is divine feminine, okay? The Empress. The Black Mona Lisa is divine feminine, okay? Even there's a connection with Isis, divine feminine, okay? Bigfoot Betty, divine feminine, okay? Mermaid energy, divine feminine. These are all connected. These are all divine feminine energies, okay? All right, but you're going through a soul ascension, collective. I'm getting right now, you're going through it. At some level, okay? Doesn't mean it's going to be all finished right now. Right? And where did I get all these cards from, collective? Okay, that's the obstacle. All right, something. Confirmation of something, collective. All right, 9 of Wands. You won't give up. And you're not going to. And these people wouldn't give up, but they're going to, okay? They're going to be forced to give up. Because you're a master manifesting. You're manifesting this. This is why this is happening, okay? I feel like divine feminine, you are orchestrating this, okay? Whether you know it or not. Okay, we got another name, Trish. This could be a name of a divine feminine, okay? Your twin messed up. You get the booty, divine feminine. Jacobs. This could be a name of a twin. Or the name of someone the twin was involved with, okay? Child traffickers. This is what this person's is involved in. This Jacobs person, okay? That your twin is engaged with, okay? This is why they're destroying these places, okay? They're destroying these places. All right? And with this card here, I feel like your twin is also down low, okay? Secretly down low, okay? Doing the patty cake with batting balls in secret, okay? Let's pull something real quick over here, and then we're going to move on, because I don't want this to be long, okay? You get tired of the same old depressing ass energy. All right? Show me traffickers, child traffickers. Your twin could possibly be involved in child trafficking. We got Donnie. Donnie is a name, okay? Bottom of the deck. Ireland, okay? Something about Ireland is involved here. Show me Ireland. Why is that important? It might be the damn Leprechaun Collective. It might be. Show me Ireland. They have some sort of connection to Ireland, y'all. Paranormal activity, okay? So maybe there's something's going to be happening over there next, okay? That we should be on the lookout for, possibly. Something surrounding this child trafficking. I feel like a display of strength. I think the ancestors going to show people something, okay? Bottom of the deck. Let's make sense of the concept of the past. Yeah, they about to show them something real serious, okay? It's sort of like that guy, Keanu Evans, punched that guy real good in his eyeball. Real fucking good, collective. He'll never come back with nobody else with that foolishness. That eyeball may never come back either, okay? And this is how these people about to get punched up with some paranormal activity. We ain't even gonna remember what the hell the word sin means, collective. Okay, show me this real quick. Yeah, this sin of child trafficking, these nasty motherfuckers, okay? Show me this. Show me this card. Let's make sense of concept of the past. And that other reading is to stand your ground, okay? So we're going to stand our ground, okay? But that other reading, what did it say about where are they taking these people? It said the dark side of the moon, collective. I don't know about you, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay? Bottom of the deck, let's make sense of concept of the past. Hermetic principles, y'all. This is really happening. This is why, you know, and forgive me, I don't, my condolences to people who've lost their lives, okay? And we don't know who's going to lose their life tomorrow, right? Today or tomorrow, right? But I feel like the point is bigger than that. It's bigger than just your and my life. It's something, there's a goal that must be achieved overall, okay? And I feel like there's peace. It has to be peace. And these people have to be, they have to suffer for what they've done. They have to suffer for this. They have to. Okay? They just have to. Could have a hip-hop artist involved, okay? Archangel Michael, do you want to say anything else about this child trafficking? Okay? I'm just tired of it, collective. Tired of it. I don't want these people around me or around my children or anything. I don't want them around anybody else's children. I don't want them here on the planet. I just don't. Archangel Michael, we've had enough of these people. We don't want them here. Please just send it back to the higher ups as well. Let them know we want these people gone. These people who engage in this. We want them gone. All of them. If possible, by the end of the week. Ashe? Press delete, collective. Okay, so we're all on the same freaking page. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bottom of the deck for these child traffickers. It's time for our victory lap, okay? Y'all could be happening this week, okay? It's going to be a lot of stuff going on, okay? The obstacle. The obstacle is death, okay? This is why it's happening, okay? Regarding these children and these twin flame situations, okay? Because maybe as well with these children, with these twin flames, there were some children to be born from certain twin flame unions, okay, that they destroyed, right? And they can no longer, this is out of alignment. You know, with the way things are supposed to be. These things are getting off our planet, okay? For those that are lucky, they'll get to go to the moon, the dark side of the moon, and they can try to survive from there, okay? All right, show me the obstacle. It's the death card, okay? This is the obstacle, y'all. Let me get a clarify on here, on tarot. Show me the death card, please. That's a lot. Archangel Michael, I should have took it. Still a lot, huh? Let me look at this. Look at this. This is the obstacle. This is what these people are about. Page of Wands, the obstacle. Stalking and praying after children. This is the obstacle. This is why they're not going to heal. Okay? And then there were a lot of children that lost their lives there. Okay? And my condolences, right? And this also speaks, I don't know, maybe there's an eye for an eye going on out here, collective. Maybe some of those people, young people's parents, were involved in taking other people's children. Okay? I don't know. I do know that justice is going to be served in all of these situations. So I do know that. Okay, let's keep going. Death card. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is still part of the obstacle. Death card is the obstacle. Yeah, they can't come out of anxiety and grief and fear and worration. Okay, they're just not coming out of it. They're trapped there. They're going to be trapped there for a long time. For this sneakiness and this betrayal of children. Okay, of children. The most vulnerable ones, right? And then let me go here, and I don't want to go here, but let me go here on terms of religion, okay? You have a lot of Muslims, okay? And I'm talking about the ones who are involved in this child trafficking, because there are some, okay, as well as every religion. But there are a lot of Muslim men who are involved in it, the ones that are involved in it, right? They speak about, what do they say? What is that? Zakat? Something is charity, right? I think about charity, right? And they talk about, what are those children called? Like homeless children, but it's a name for them. Orphan children, something to that effect. That you're supposed to look out for the orphan children. And, you know, it's like a tenant or something, right? And these people are going around, no, they're trafficking these children. They're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for your hypocrisy, okay? Because I do feel like Dubai is a major figure in here because it comes out on the board too much with these scenarios, okay? All right, but they have anxiety and grief, and they're in fear, nightmares. I'm getting heart issues, okay, with all this fear. High blood pressure, fear of dreams of passing, okay? Due to this betrayal, lies, deception, greed. You're defending yourself, and that's your ancestors defending you as well. These people are receiving backfires, okay? And a part of this backfire is all this water catastrophe, land catastrophe, okay? I feel like this is what these people have to look forward to. This is the obstacle. This is their future. They're going to be all caught up and hung up for what they've done and what they continue to do to children, okay? And then they lie, saying that they live according to these principles, but they don't. It's still children, y'all. This is what I get. Children. Page of Wands here, Page of Pentacles here. This is the obstacle. They keep coming for these children. They're coming for these children. And they're not gonna receive mercy from the divine. I don't know if they're crying for mercy. They're not going to. And I'm not saying that people in these places are guilty, all of them. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm just saying that these are places that are on the list, okay? Obstacle, death card. Y'all. The other reading, they said how they were going to throw the Anunnaki, they were throwing comets at the planet, okay? Yeah. So this is to come next. And there has been a couple already, many, okay? But next is this, okay? I know that they've been on the lookout for the big one, okay? The big one's coming. obstacle, pinnacle planet. I don't know. Maybe this is headed towards a money manufacturing plant or something, where maybe a gold plant. I don't know. Let's see. First place, y'all. I don't know. This might be a really big comet. Okay, one of the excuse me. You know, like Sanford and Son. This is the big one. Something I'm coming home to join you, right? This might be the big one, collective. It might be the big one. Show me. First place. Is this a location? If it is, show it to me. Andre's first place for, I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. First place, put the names where they go, okay? But somebody, I'm getting like this sanctuary. It's like a mausoleum or something, collective. Okay, this is what I'm getting, okay? This is the sanctuary of death, sanctuary. Show me this comment. I feel like a lot of people are going to be involved in this, okay? But it says highly gifted Watoto. That could be Andre, okay? Maybe Andre is a highly gifted Watoto. All right? But either way, we know there's going to be a lot of casualties before this is all over with. Okay? And if the divine chooses that we come out of this with our life intact, then so be it. That's a wonderful thing, right? If not, so be it. Show me comments. I feel like that there's a comment, a significant comment coming next, collective, okay? I don't know. Fireworks, y'all. Some kind of display of power, okay? Waiting on, I saw this before, waiting on your cut, huh? Whatever you cutting to get a cut is mine, okay? So these people think they're going to run away with some wealth, or maybe they did for a period of time, okay? But that's over. Okay, that's over. What good is your wealth if you got money in the bank, right? But if Mother Nature comes through and destroys your home and everything, destroys your whole banking system, right? Or destroys all the stores and all the places that you could go to purchase something with the money that you stole, right? Yeah. Why not just live a good life? Even if it's a simple life, right? And be able to laugh and grow and I don't know, as opposed to go around and steal all the money you can possibly steal and then have everything stripped from you. And then there's nothing left but you waiting to die. I don't get it. I do get something like a mausoleum. This is like, I don't know if a whole areas are going to be turned into like death camps, collective. Forgive me, I don't mean to say it like that, okay? But I'm just getting like a lot of destruction, okay? A lot of destruction. All for money. With this pentacle plane. Money I'm getting that wasn't theirs, right? All this for money. And then when everything's destroyed, you still can't spend or circulate the money. I don't know. Something's about to happen. I forgive you, but you still got to get your bag. And this their bag. That bag might be a comet, okay? Hitting a whole status. I don't know. Now, if we had a comet that huge, it would affect the whole planet. We'd all have some... maybe this is what they know is coming. I know they're constantly watching these comets vigilantly, right? But maybe they know that this is coming real soon, okay? And they're watching too, is based on the way the weather is, acting. But they know it's coming. And they ain't going to tell us. They're going to have us working to the last minute. The same day that they know the comet's coming, okay? And they're like, okay. And while they're going off to their little underground bunkers as if they're safe there, okay? All Mother Earth got to do is shake up the ground a little bit, crack your little water seal structures that you have for your different little, what do you call those places? Underground bunkers, right? And I know you use a lot of material, make sure they're nice and strong, okay? But Mother Earth, all she got to do is just wag a little tail feather just a little bit, okay? And she will mess up the seals within your bunkers. And Yemen, all she got to do is come through with some water, okay? And that'll be it. You'll be in there floating, forgive me, collective. They'll be in there floating around like that scene in The Abyss when they went into that submarine underwater. So I don't know. It's just best to do things the right way if you can. Or at least make changes. We try to do things in a better way, okay? Because there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. Alright, but this is the obstacle. I feel like there's possibly a comet coming for these people. And there's just going to be a lot of death, collective. Okay, there's a connection to the gifted children. Maybe they're upset about these twin flames because they interfered with certain members of these gifted children being born, okay? Not to say they won't be born, but they're not going to be born the way, according to the two particular couples or whatever, that the divine wanted to birth that particular child. Okay, or whatever. They interfered with the divine plan, okay? And there's payment for it. All right, let's keep going. Show me this one. I forgive you, but you still got to get your bag. What's this bag look like? A big bag full of comets? A bag full of rocks, collective. They stole your identity. That's what they was waiting on, collective. This could be one particular twin flame union, or this could be several, okay? But they're saying that they did this regarding a twin flame union, okay? That was it was, I don't know, collective. It wasn't allowed to be. I don't know. Identity theft, which was for this one. Point of origin. They found out who stole your identity, collective. Okay? They know where it is, and at those locations where some of this flooding is happening, especially Texas, okay, is very key. There's something down there that these people stole, or the people that stole from you, they're down there, okay? And there may be innocent people that were taken in the process, okay? Archangel Michael, do you have anything else you want to say about this comment? The location or anything regarding this comment? The righteous walks in shame while the wicked masquerades in honor. No more. This is what this comment is coming to fix this, okay? Dalton. This name is significant. Let's see what this is. Hurricane, collective. It's going to be a hurricane too, okay? They ain't playing. Romania. Might be a hurricane in Romania. I was about to ask for a location. Y'all, they're human trafficking in Romania, okay? As well. Who knows what else these people are doing. 42. I get melanated people with 42 because I think about Jackie Robinson. That was his number. And then I think about 6 with carbon, okay? This is why. Y'all, this is the head of the snake. They're coming for 3313 on the clock, okay? Maybe the head of the snake is in Romania as well. But there's several locations. But this is what the purpose of this, what did I call that? That sneak attack. Okay, these attacks, they're going to keep coming until everything's leveled. Whatever it is they want to level out, it's going to be leveled, okay, for this human trafficking and this child trafficking and interfering with these twin flame unions, okay? These people in trouble. Okay? Monitoring spirits. All right? Show me this name real quick. Dalton. What's this here for? That could be the head of snake collective. Because my eye just went to that. In this particular scenario, okay? Cubs, okay? These people are connected. It's like some operation that's going on around the world. It's like Operation Thwart Twin Flame, okay? I don't know, okay? But yeah, this Cubs I'm getting is a dark priest or priestess, okay? Dalton too, possibly. Archangel Michael, show me that hurricane. Where's this hurricane coming next? Okay, we got video game junkies. Or devil worshippers or something. I'm looking at these fingers, okay? But show me this hurricane. Where is this hurricane going to hit? Or where are these things going to hit next? The dark side of the moon, y'all. This keeps coming out here with this other read, too. It could be a hurricane on the dark side of the moon, okay? But I know they made reference to sending these people to the dark side of the moon, okay? I don't know if maybe after they get them there, they're going to send a hurricane or what. Or maybe they're also coming to get them on the dark side of the moon because they've been up there in other reads doing magic, okay? Show me hurricane, bottom of the deck. Tyrone Collective, we got another name, okay? All right, whatever it is, but we definitely have secret societies, okay? I can't stand this fat fuck right here, okay? Okay, because he came through a portal, which is in the bathroom, okay? When you're in apartments, the bathroom port are definitely like shit portals, okay? That's what I'd like to call them. But this is a big figure, okay? But it says, this card is for the pot-bellied Ophé and in the penguin suit with the black top hat. Fuck you, okay? It's a little bitch that like to hide in secret, okay? They might try to come visit you in the astral plane, okay? Now in this dream too, my daughter, she came out of her room when I saw this guy, right? And I just looked at it and I took my hand to show, to like telling her, go back, right? Don't say anything, go back. So this person may have been one of the people that attacked my daughter as well in the astral, right? And possibly in the 3D sending motherfuckers her way, right? Yeah. We're gonna handle this nigga right here. Alright. Can we get a location on this hurricane, Archangel Michael? Maybe Tyrone, wherever Tyrone is where this hurricane is coming. I'm getting Texas, but I don't know. I guess Texas say damn, but what you put us out here for, huh? Fuck you, run me my shit. And it fell out there on this twin flame that's doing a patty cake with bat balls in secret, okay? And whoever else out here with this pot-bellied Ophé Collective. Y'all forgive me today, okay? I'm hyperactive. Y'all know I'm hyperactive, right? And I have to slow myself down because then my thoughts, that way I can try to explain them to you better so you can understand what I'm saying. All right, anything for this hurricane location? Hickson Road, y'all. Hickson Road. Oh, man. I think this is in Australia. I think I looked that up, okay? I think it has something to do with Australia. I don't have time right now, but look it up, Collective. But I do believe it was Australia, and I think it's a affluent kind of region, maybe. Okay, but it says trapped. Okay. All right, Collective. I have to remember. I'm almost certain that Hickson Road. Let me see something. Give me a second. We're about to close this out. Hickson Road. Hickson Road. Hickson Road. Sydney, Australia, Collective. Okay? So that could be significant. Possibly. Okay. All right. And it has trapped. I don't know. It could be serious, y'all. Could be serious, okay? We got the Anunnaki here, okay? We got these comets. Because the Anunnaki was throwing comets like snowballs in another one, okay? And they still doing this. I think this was the major events or something video. Yeah, they not playing with these people. They ain't finished, okay? This is like just the beginning. Okay, let's see. Anything, show me point of origin, and we about to get out here and go to spiritual advice. Point of origin. Something about this video game junkie, okay? Somebody that likes to play video games helped to steal something from you, Collective. Okay, and all this stuff is being rectified. This is why we're seeing these natural disasters. Maybe they're doing one at a time or two at a time or a few at a time, okay? But ultimately, maybe they're dealing with some of the major twin flame cases. And once they handle those situations, everything's going to fall in line because they're going to get the head of the snake. Spiritual advice, maybe go within, go into your isolation. That way so you can reveal the snakes in your life, so to speak, right? spiritual advice, go in, reveal them snakes and speak your hecka. Okay, because this is how we got to get rid of this whole situation. And I know as divine beings, you know, a lot of times we don't do this. We're reluctant. Okay, it takes a lot for us to get to this point. Okay, collective, but we're at this point. Okay, speak for the removal of your enemies. Yeah, collective, it's just clear. I know we're waiting, okay? And maybe this is why it's happening. This is the spiritual advice. Maybe that's what it is. You called on the Most High. You asked your ancestors, I'm here. This is what the hell this is, collective. Wow. You went within. You identified those snakes as well as the ancestors. They've identified the heads of the snake, okay? They see it. Now they're speaking. They're speaking the words, okay, of destruction, and this is what's happening. These people, they're being destroyed, y'all, and this is just the beginning. I'm getting with the fire starter, okay? This is just the beginning. There could be some fires that erupt as well soon, okay? Y'all, this ain't no joke. That's why you don't play around. Keep playing around with people that's more powerful than you, okay? And they're jealous. I'm getting a lot of jealousy. Y'all, show me this fire starter. Got hurricanes, fires, comets. This is that other video, y'all. This is what it reminds me of. Another video where I said that the creator was getting creative with how he was going to handle this, or she. Okay? I say she. He is just a bad habit, because that's what's been ingrained in me. Fire starter. This hip hop artist, maybe somebody's been starting trouble, or maybe somebody's gonna come out with like a really nice hip hop song that's like fire, and that'll move people to speak hecka. I don't know. Maybe this hip hop artist song will be like a hecka song, okay? That like serves like an equalizer. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's hip hop song could be a song that speaks, you know, power, that can take out the enemies. Spiritual advice. Oh no, what was I looking at? Fire starter. Pillar of fire in the reverse, collective. Yeah, they're gonna put these people's fire out too. Neurotoxin, y'all. I feel like they're taking these people down with fire. These people, whoever, maybe somebody did something to you in a love relationship, collective, with this twin flame, okay? But I feel like these people took down the twin flame union, right? Made it toxic, right? With that neurotoxin. Pillar of fire now, there's no more twin flame, okay? There's no more love between you all. Because these people did whatever they did, and now they have to pay for it. All right, divine outcome. Y'all, 43:23. Messages coming forth, coming in. Could be some communication. Could be some fast forward movement, right? Could have something to do with the internet, right? Let's see, with this Yvonne, I forgot that name, was here in the reverse. Third house, peers. Communication, negotiation, definitely some communication, okay? Communication, negotiation, technology, transportation, expression, learning, siblings, okay? So maybe with this, you're going to get a message about something. Maybe one of these areas, there's someone who lost their life is what I'm getting with this name, okay? And they don't have to have this name, but seeing this name for me indicates someone who lost their life, okay? And they were a part of, you know, this keeping you separated and your twin and all this ridiculous shit, right? But I feel like based on what was done, you're going to receive something. Equal give and take. Reciprocity of some sort. Show me, what is this Eight of Wands? Seven of Cups. Some sort of confusion, excuse me y'all, confusion or disillusion within amongst your peers or siblings. And that was for messages. Something about your siblings, maybe. Or some choices that your siblings made or something. Show me that Seven of Cups. Durga, you protected, that's for sure. Durga, goddess of protection, strength, motherhood, slayer of lower demons. Bottom of the deck. Rani, okay. I feel like it's some sort of dirty dealing with siblings, okay. Show me this third house real quick. Excuse me, y'all. It never could have worked. We're too different. I feel like this has something to do with your twin flame. Unraveling the mysteries of the universe, okay? I still feel like this has something to do with your twin flame. But there's definitely something about a fire collective. We had fire starter and now we have firemen, okay? I don't know if a fireman's involved or what, okay? But they're saying that this is the main reason why this is going on with these weather disasters. I feel like this child trafficking and human trafficking, right? As well as their interference in with these twin flames, as well as the twin flames who turned on their twin flames, okay? But there's gonna be balance, okay? They're talking about coming with hurricanes, water, okay? We already have the water out here, or that's already going on, right? We had the comets, right? Talking about sending them to the moon, dark side of the moon. There was something else out here that I can't remember. I'm almost certain there was one other element. Yeah, and then we just had Heka, right? Heka. I think the Heka is the main issue about all this, okay? And maybe you spoke a petition to your ancestors, and they're responding as well. All right. Archangel Michael, any final messages before we get the mystery card? Felt like something came out. Maybe not. All right, let's just get the mystery card because these people are monsters. You're a monster. Shrek, you're a monster. Tsunami, y'all. Get the fuck out of here. There's another one. We have tsunamis. We have hurricanes, right? Comets. We already have the flooding with the water. Y'all, some other stuff. Fire, right? Ah, yeah, y'all. And I feel like I'm missing something. All right, collective. But if you like the video,